Only 5.5 hours drive north of Madison, Wisconsin is the Apostle Islands National Lakeshore. What's the difference between a national lakeshore and a national park, you might ask? Well, there are only 3 national lakeshores in the U.S., all on the Great Lakes, and according to the internet, lakeshores allow more recreation than parks, often hunting, off-roading, that kind of thing that you can't do in national parks. We drove up for Labor Day this year and stayed in Bayfield, the main town, population 596, so not big. Very quaint, cute, reminds me of upstate New York, docks and places to park your tasteful yacht. We walked around town a bit, mostly hotels, gift shops, and restaurants, decent variety of things, some pricey art galleries. One dinner was at the Old Rittenhouse Inn, exemplifying the cute town aesthetic. To me, though, the most important location is the Ferry, which is at the northernmost part of the town on the water. We stayed at a hotel right across the street and used a kayak company there too, very convenient. The ferry only goes one place. It's about 15 minutes away to the town on Madeline Island. There's a complicated timetable that you can look up, but when it's busy, that goes out the window, and they just go back and forth as fast as they can. We saw at least 4 ferries on the route, and even on Labor Day weekend, the wait really wasn't that bad. They take cars and people. The town of La Pointe is quite small, some restaurants and activities for tourists, but structures on the island seem to mostly be personal residences, a neat castaway-themed bar, and we had my favorite meal here, so a shout out to Mijim, a semi-fancy Native American restaurant, an absolute life preserver in the otherwise endless sea of Wisconsin pubs serving burgers and pizza. Thank you for existing. Outside the town, Madeline Island is pretty big, over 11 miles long, and is home to Big Bay State Park and other various natural areas. The place is mostly trees, with homes along the coast. The smaller Apostle Islands are basically just for camping, if that's what you're looking for. This is the only one with a ferry and roads.
Hey.
This is not the island that has had bear sighting, Melissa. That one's closed down.
That's true. I totally forgot about that. That's a legitimate concern. Whoa. Why is it red?
I was wondering that too.
Weird.
It looks like the water even and not the sand.
We walked along the mile-plus long beach for a while. Huge place, very few people, even on a holiday weekend. The water is cold for sure, but swimmable for a bit. There were people out there. Seems to be underrated. More people were over in the main state park area with hiking trails and the cliff sea cave formations that the area is known for. Really pretty place. Did not hurt that the weather was gorgeous the entire weekend. We even took some time to rent Danny a mountain bike. She's an expert now.
This is possibly before footage. We'll see. Maybe I can bike while holding it out to get myself.
Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, that was a joke. That was a terrible idea.
We went on some real trails at Mount Ashwabay, not just off-road, like difficulty-rated single track. She was a good sport, and we did not hurt ourselves. But the main attraction of the area is kayaking the sea caves.
Which color I think is fastest?
The green matches your shirt.
This is a trick question. Red's always fastest.
There's a few main locations to go if you want the best. Devil's Island is pretty far out and you need a boat for sure. Maybe even a multi-day camping trip if you want to kayak. Sand Island is near the mainland and can be done if you're willing to kayak across the open water for a couple miles each way. And Myers Beach has caves along the coast of the mainland. We decided we didn't have anything to prove and opted for the easier option of Myers Beach. The wind forced a date change for us, actually, and we ended up on a half-day trip. Ultimately, both of us felt that that was plenty. The guides take you along the coast and into and through a variety of cave formations, cracks, and little holes they know. Definitely more interesting than just paddling around. Ultimately, this is a long drive, but it's nice to have such a beautiful place in our state, to be out on the water. Feels like a sea, really, Lake Superior. And if the weather is going to be like that, I can definitely recommend it. And I'm told the sea caves have a whole other type of beauty in the winter ice, too. Thanks for watching, and please throw a like or subscribe if you enjoyed it.